test. Okay, here we are. Welcome everyone to today's matchup between the Northridge women's soccer team and CSU Fullerton soccer team. Back-to-back days. Fullerton and Northridge square off, but this time it's women's soccer instead of ice hockey. Women's soccer club is 1-2-1 on the season, but no record was available for Fullerton, and we were just moments away from the start of today's game. Very interesting. Chloe Marish, who usually wears number 1, is going to wear 717 today. It was a mistaken make when they made the jersey, but I think it's pretty cool to have triple digits. There was a deflection on the pass from Mary Corona. Maggie Maldonado got her foot in there, knocked it off course. Aeneas Ortiz in pursuit in the corner and is about to be out of bounds. No, she keeps it in. He's going to pass it to her team's goalie. It's 0-0. That's Alyssa Dominguez. She'll kick it off from the left of the net over to Eva Gomez. Eva Gomez and Samantha Arua able to get it nearly to midfield, and it's going to go out. No, it does not go out. Almost did, right in front of spectators. Emilia Valos going down the right side. Weaving it out, and number 21 of CSUN, Carla Ibarra, is able to take it away, and it's kicked out of bounds. Valos again keeps it in. Yeah, it's Chloe Marish, 717 is the goaltender today, the best number by far. Maggie Maldonado tried looking to pass. That was going for Isabella Monteforte. But Aeneas Ortiz takes control, and they're bringing it back out. Not sure where Madeline Brandriff was kicking that, but it was up for grabs, and then they are right by our table. Open there's Emily Avalos. Passing over to number 10, Samantha Arua, going to kick it back from an angle, keeping it, no, not keeping it in bounds. There's a little bit of wind here if you pick up the feedback on the mic. Our apologies. It's supposed to rain, but the forecast changed in the last 24 hours. Number 24, Mary Carmen Rodrigo, launches it back into the field of play. Matadors get to the ball first. There's a wide open field in front of Daisy Alvarado, but she slowed down, and now Fullerton will respond. Chloe Marish fakes, throws it in. Now she's going to kick it. It's going to land near right midfield, a little bit past into Fullerton territory. still. The ball was about to be kicked back in the field of play. Here we go. That was Isabella Fernandez. That one goes right to Alyssa Dominguez. She's going to kick it back out. And the wind is picking up now. Ball's up for grabs, and here's Corey Murphy's going to kick it. We'll get out of the way. Here's Fabiana Marco. No, excuse me, sorry, not Fabiana Marco. Daisy Alvarado. Kicking it to Carla Ibarra in the center, and now Carla Ibarra's going to pass it, and it goes way too far. Past Crisol Rivas. Brenda Lizola Cruz is going to kick it back in. Fullerton to take control. There's Aeneas Ortiz and Crisol Rivas that were pinned in the corner for a second, both fighting for the ball, but now the kick open to Emily Avalos. Trying to get it. Getting it back here. Oh, nearly goes out of bounds. Emily Avalos wasn't expecting the pass. Oh, a kick nearly to the face, and it goes out of bounds. A little bit of a juke. Matadors take control. Once again, here's Carly Ibarra. Isabel Fernandez. The battle with Mary Carmen Rodrigo, and the sock ball goes to the left of the net, out of bounds, right by the bathrooms and timer. So still 1-0 Matadors. Passing it over to the goaltender, Chloe Marish. Try to send it soaring over the heads, over to midfield. No, she will not. She plays it safe. Mersch sends it over to this, closer to the western sideline. 2 players in pursuit and 1 kicks out of bounds. It looks like that's going to be on Fullerton. No, it will not be. Last foot to touch it was of Daisy Alvarado. And there was Carly Ibarra to take control. Yeah, to bounds in. Oh, nearly goes in off the head of, I believe that was Isabella Fernandez. No, that was off the head of Carly Ibarra. A good stop made by Alyssa Dominguez. Attempt made from afar, easy stop by Dominguez. She will kick it back out. Nearly going out, but able to keep it in is Emily Hinckley. Oh, Emily Hinckley falls down, looks like accidentally tripped by Alexia Perez. Upcoming penalty shot. Emily Avalos find a space where teammates are waiting. Now she's backing up. Now looks to kick. Alexia Perez gets her foot up, and the high kick goes to the right of the net, and Chloe Marish will kick it back into play. Taking her time. And the wind picks up. There's the leaves blowing onto the field. It'll definitely affect the direction of where the ball goes once it's in the air. And see, it's moving. The wind is moving it on its own. If you could see it from here. And trash is going on the field as well. Here comes the kick. It's just about midfield. Bounces over the head of several players there. It's still going deep into Fullerton's territory. Reaching it first is Isabella Monteforte. Pinned in the corner there, and it goes just out of bounds. Norman Rodrigo kicks it back in, but first to send it back was Brenda Lizo La Cruz. Diving for it is Marish. Save it before any Fullerton Titans could kick it at an angle. Nice headbutt by Alexia Perez. The ball will not go up. No, it will go out of bounds. Aeneas Ortiz just lets it roll and slows down. Alyssa Dominguez backing up against the wall, ready to kick. Oh! Daisy Alvarado takes a shot, but Victoria Miranda gets in front of it, and the ball goes to the left of the net, and there's a second one there now too. Spare. Passes it. That was number 13, Daisy Vasquez, the right back. Daisy Vasquez looking for some room, but Carlo Ibar was playing it tight. Had to pass it back, and now there's open space, and Emily Avalo's keeping it in. As Kaylee Lovato ricocheting it back. And here's the response from Victoria Miranda. Mary Corona weaving in and out of traffic here. Maggie Maldonado. Wait for teammates to get in front of her. She passes, but it goes a little too far. And over to field it is Dominguez. Game will resume on the referee signal. Throwing it in. Emily Hinckley reached her foot out, but it bounced over her leg. There's 4 or 5 players fighting for it. Kaylee Lovato, no, they're playing defense, and she gets her foot and passing it to Maggie Maldonado. And the ball goes out. Good throw back in here. That will be a nice Ortiz. Oh, and almost goes out, and that's gonna be on Fullerton. And good move by Fabiana Marco, not getting her foot on it last. They will be able to take control, throw it in. Carly Ibarra passing it to Madeline Brandriff. Kick over to the right of the net, bounce off the fence. Dominguez gonna send it back out. Over the head and over to the Madeline Brandriff, bounced off her shoulder. It's gonna be thrown in Fullerton's territory once again. Isabella Fernandez going to take it, and it goes just to the left of the net. And from our angle, it could have gone in, but you see there wasn't much desperation from the players. They just play it slow. That's how you know the result from our angle. Here's Anais Ortiz taking it herself past midfield. Emily Hinckley's going to be wide open. Pass it, but it was behind her a little. Slow to regain control, and falling down is Ibarra. And this is heading back over on the Fullerton side of the field. Kaylee Lovato sends it soaring over to Daisy Alvarado, and it just goes out, and that will be on Northridge. kick from Dominguez. And gets it right to Crystal Rivas. The intention was to Victoria Miranda. Victoria Miranda, oh, it bounced off her chest and it'll go out. And Mandors will throw it in just from the left of the net. They have ample opportunity to score right here. A few minutes remaining in this first period. They'll go on Fullerton again. It will be Isabella Fernandez throwing it in over the heads of all the players and right open. The ball goes to the net, but open and attempting to kick it in. It was number 10, Crystal Rivas. It's a good toss. And right now Fullerton struggling to get it out of deep into their territory. Cynthia Orozco able to get it to Carla Ibarra before it goes out of bounds, and that one that'll be on CSUN, and going to kick it back in is Dominguez. Finally get a little break. They're playing tough defense right by their net. The kick back in play went right by Caitlin Russell. That will be on Matadors. Throwing it in very quick. Mary Carmen Rodrigo. Bounce off the head of Isabella Velasco. Now Charlene Lopez is taking it across the middle. Now here's Aeneas Ortiz. Nearly, barely keeping it in play. The kick ricochets off the foot of one of the Fullerton Titans. Right over to a waiting Maggie Maldonado, playing right in the center. Taking it in again. Aeneas Ortiz going to take it herself. Playing tough defense and falling down. That was Carla Ibarra. Feet got tangled up, and there's going to be a penalty kick here. And Fullerton's going to have a chance to tie it up. Goes out of bounds, and that one on Fullerton. Ready to throw it in is Fabiana Barco. Tosses it over the head of Alvarado over to Ibarra. But now it's goes out of bounds. That time it's on CSUN. Nice toss over the head and nearly, and Chloe Mersch is way out in front of the goal. They had to be careful and get back, and it went out of bounds. That was a nice toss, though. Nias Ortiz went half the distance to the net. Mersch sends it flying over right to Nias Ortiz and is going to go out of bounds that time on CSUN, right to our table, actually. Well, the ball. Mersch kicks it. It goes. It looks like it went off the face of Kayla Cornejo. Right off the forehead. I can hear it right smack off the head. Mersch will send it out. It's soaring over by the benches, and here it comes again. There's Kayla Cornejo just passing it to the goalie for a fresh start here. It's hard to see where the yellow line is on the other side of the field. They don't have as much space in between the yellow line and the wall as they do on this side. Carly Ibarra playing forward in the middle. Yeah, she was looking for a Daisy Alvarado, but kick was just went a little too far and throwing it back in. Oh, almost goes out. Nice save. And no, it does go out just for a split second right before Nias Ortiz gets it back in. Lovato passing it to Orozco. They missed some of their reads, but passing it out, and it's going to go a little bit out of bounds. I'm not sure what she was thinking there. Fabiana Barco on the kick. Oh, looking to headbutt it there for a moment was Maggie Maldonado, but it bounced out of her back instead. Not quite accomplished what she was looking for. It rolled off her back in right in front of a Fullerton Titan. You got Carly Ibarra and Charlene Lopez getting their feet tangled up. They didn't fall down, so no whistle was blown. Maldonado again. It was looking to get it to Mantaforte. Here's Anías Ortiz, will pass it. Oh, Samantha Rule will take a shot. No, and instead, Kaylee Lovato gets in front of her. Good defense. Anías Ortiz will throw it back in. And kicking it out of bounds, Madeline Brandriff. There'll be a kick, a short range here from Charlene Lopez. Oh, and off the head. Nice move by Madeline Brandriff, but it's still deep in CSUN territory. And it's going to go out. That was off the foot of, it came over to me actually. That was off the foot of Maggie Maldonado. And Maldonado taking it up the middle. We're right there to take it away. Kayla Cornejo. This has gone on for nearly finished. Lost track of time earlier when I said we were close to the end of first period. There's no official clock on the field except for the officials' stopwatches and wristwatches. Fernandez able to get it to Mantaforte. Maldonado was alone between three Fullerton Titans, and there it goes out. Dominguez will kick it back in. That one goes out on Fullerton as well, right in front of their bench. Ooh, almost goes over the fence. It bounces on the back of the bench. Fernandez, look, tossing Amanda Forte. And Fullerton quickly take it down the sideline. They still have possession, and it goes out, and that's once again on them. Still in timeout, waiting for the ball to be put back into play. And here it comes. It goes off the heads of Ortiz and Hinckley. Oh, and Maldonado, had a chance. It was just out of reach. She couldn't kick it back behind her from the direction she was running from. There's Mary Carmen Rodrigo. Through the gap, but past her teammate Kayla Cornejo, instead going over to Kaylee Lovato. And they kicked the ball, but into the wrong net, the net to the right. And it doesn't count, does it? Okay, way high, nearly, no, not going to go over the fence, but out of bounds. And that will end the first period. Matadors lead 1-0. We'll return shortly for the start of the second period. main scene. All right, welcome back. We are just about to begin period 2. Matadors still lead 1-0. Each team switched sides as well. Sun's coming out a little bit. It's very, very chilly. The wind is on and off, and the gusts are no longer strong enough to blow leaves and garbage onto the field. Slow action and falling down, and after bumping, looked like Mary Corona was bumped into by Carly Ibarra, and that will be called on Fullerton. That's Kaylee Lovato kicking it back into play. Goes up over the head and right past the sideline, right by Matador's bench. Oh! Off the chest of Amanda Forte. You get it back. That one will be called on Fullerton again. The second half goaltender for Fullerton is now wearing a green uniform instead of red. Nice defensive play by Brenda Lisa Ola Cruz, and there it goes back into Fullerton territory and weaving in traffic. Manaforte. It's up for grabs, but Mirish rockets it back on the Fullerton side. No Matador was close enough. I don't think they were expecting her to get that far out in front of the score box. And you could tell the difference in the field now, the sun coming out from behind the clouds. The shadows are more visible. A sliding stop by Marish. Throwing it. She will kick it out herself. falling down. 2 players, so no whistle was blown. No, there was no tripping involved. Those were Madeline Brandriff and Jessica Martinez. And way to keep possession, Caitlin Russell put the ball in between her 2 feet so that the Fullerton defender couldn't kick it away. There goes a nice shot, but this goaltender, Gabrielle Leon, in instead of Alyssa Dominguez. Caitlin Russell and falling, losing her balance, and the whistle's blown. That was to be expected. Be a kick over from the right hash. This is going to be from Maggie Maldonado. And lined up just to her left is Isabella Fernandez. Took a while to fetch that ball. And the kick from Leon. Here comes, boom. Over to the right sideline. Mary Corona ran in out of nowhere, making a move for Fullerton. She was quickly cornered, however. Amalia Hernandez so far in this second half has done good at the right back position. Always has a good read on the ball, not going too far away from her territory. Still waiting for the referee to signal you to throw it in, and here it is. The referee almost getting in the way. Oh, nice pass up the middle. Caitlin Russell went a little too far. The kick was intended to go to Lizabelle Monteforte. Kick high, but not much distance by Chloe Marish, Matador goaltender. Oh, and getting tangled up is Isabella Fernandez and Emily Hinckley, with Hinckley falling over, and that will be called on CSUN. That's soaring over the head of Brenda Liziola Cruz and nearly went out, and she decided not to touch it. She thought it had the distance to go out of bounds and give an advantage to CSUN. She was almost correct. And for a valiant effort there by Emily Hinckley to keep it in bounds. Oh, the kick from the right side. Nice deflection by Marish. Nearly soared over her head, but a good stop. Oh, nice kick from Marish, sends it soaring. Gonna bounce, nearly right on the midfield line. It was an off the head of Maggie Maldonado. Nice deflection right at midfield by Mary Corona. As the toss in bounds was intended for Madeline Brandreth in the middle. And over the head, almost over the head of Leon. That very dangerously close to going in. A good stop by her. Here she goes right to the edge of the score box. And kicks over the the west sideline, and Emily Hinckley does a good job keeping it in right the last second. Thought about letting it go out for a moment. Ella Fernandez currently battling Emily Hinckley. Brenda Liziola Cruz. Play it right back. The kick goes over the head, but a little too high. Liziola Cruz is in pursuit, and here's Harish. Gonna find an open space to kick it. Trying to fool Hinckley, and she does. And Carly Ibarra was in pursuit, came up right behind Isabella Velasco to regain possession, and she still has it. Good read by her. Oh, and he goes a little just too high, and that's going to soar out of bounds off the foot of Madeline Brandriff. Oh, and a sliding stop, by Marish, and then running and tripping close by her, right over her leg. That was number 11, Mary Corona. Matters playing tight defense here on the west sideline. Kick it right over to Leon, as it was a bar that fell down, but she was not tripped or pushed over. We're having some little technical difficulties. Bear with us. Oh, and a player's down, grabbing her leg. That's, I believe, number 15, Kaylee Lovato. She's slow to get up, and she gets up on her own strength. No, that was Madeline Brandriff. from out of bounds. It goes right off the leg of Lazola Cruz, and Matador is quickly able to take control and passing it wide open to it. That was to Caitlin Russell, to a space that only she could have gotten there and to occupy. It went out of bounds on Fullerton, and Matador is up 1-0. Gonna have a chance here to go up 2. Comes a kick from Maggie Maldonado, going over to the opposite side of the pitch, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Isabella Fernandez getting into Maggie Maldonado. There's Brandrift colliding with Velasco. Neither fell down, and that one's going to be on Fullerton again. Maybe some substitutions here on Fullerton's side. Cut kick should be any moment now as the players get in position. It goes way over the right of the net. That ball will not be thrown back into play. A different one will, and they have to kick that one off the field. Whoopsie. Spectator threw it in, wasn't supposed to. was struggling to get the ball and falling down. That's going to be on CSUN. Racing down the east sideline. Isabella Fernandez actually accidentally knocked over Emily Hinckley. Hirsch fields it easily, is going to kick it in while surrounded by a couple of Fullerton Titans. Not sure why the whistle is blown. It was the referee closest to us. Uh-oh, and a breakaway here. That's number 16 from Fullerton. Kayla Cornejo is going to take a shot, and good defense by Brenda Lizola Cruz. May have stopped right before she could go for it. Oh, now here's a breakaway on the other side. This is number 10 of CSUN, Crizola Rivas. Now, they took the shot just as the defender went up in front of her. That was the right back. And the new goaltender, Gabriel Leon, kicks it way into CSUN territory. Tripping and falling there, looks a little injured, was Emily Hinckley. No, not Emily Hinckley. That's number 3 and number 6 Victoria Miranda. They look similar from a distance, even with binoculars. And that one will go out of, oh no, saved it. Looked like it nearly went out of bounds off the the head of Kayla Cornejo. And Mary Carmen Rodrigo made the save, but no, it did go out because her foot stepped outside the yellow line. Oh, and that goes out on CSUN. That Caitlin Russell tried to deflect it in, but it went out. There's Kayla Cornejo in pursuit again, but Marisha's way out in front of the net. She has to get back, else it's an open net, and the kick is up, and it bounces off the fence behind the net. That was dangerous. That could have tied the game. Madors are in pursuit again, but it goes a little bit past. Past the left and the left center back. But it just went out of bounds. That was on CSUN. And the kick from Marish goes just out of bounds and right over to the table and bounces off our sports scope, but it's okay. Nothing was damaged. Just a little too hard. Scooped up by Marish. He'll kick it out, bounce towards midfield, but stopped before it can bounce by Daisy Alvarado and did not want the momentum carrying into Fullerton territory where there would be just center backs and the left back waiting. Carly Barr moving it forward in the middle of the field. Oh, and the kick, the attempt from Crizo Rivas, and the stop easily made by Gabrielle Leon. And had that kick from Ibarra been just a little bit closer to the center of the pitch, Caitlin Russell would have had a shot. Marish kicking it out to Fernandez. Nias Ortiz floating it up over to the left of the score box. And the ball looks like it's at risk of getting out, but no. Keeping it in and taking a shot for it. That was number 24, Mary Carmen Rodrigo, and good defense by Brenda Liza Ola Cruz, deflecting it before Marish made the stop. The waning minutes here of today's matchup. Fullerton still trying to get on the board. Matador's looking to just control the clock. score one more goal, the game could be over. And there, that one is going to be on Fullerton as it goes out off the foot of Anais Ortiz. Falling over was Criso Rivas. Whistle's blown while Marish waits for the go-ahead to throw the ball back into play. Oh, collision. Whoops. It was a... Although only Madeline Brandriff fell down, Mary Carmen Rodrigo did not, but they ran into each other. A whistle was not blown, and slow to get up is Brandriff, helped up by Criso Rivas. Oh, and collision there, Emily Avolas and Chloe Marish, as Marish was looking to go and field it. Instead, it was retrieved by Fabiana Barco. Cavallo's in pursuit, trying to get a shot at an angle, and he slows down, but falling and tripping. And oh, and it goes way over to the right. That was a nice save. Coming in right at the last second, Brenda Lisa Ola Cruz to deflect it. And it makes sense why it went flying so far off target. I don't think number 16, Kayla Cornejo, would have missed otherwise. It was a great play, and Zola Cruz received a big hug from Rich saying thank you, because I was almost outnumbered. That's the end of today's matchup as time runs out, and CSUN will advance to a 2-2-1 record. They defeat Fullerton 1-0. And thank you all for tuning in today's Women's Soccer Club matchup.